Hey Freckle Crew, it's me again. Been a while since I've been on because I've been sick and the family's been sick and I've been dealing with a lot of personal stuff lately. Um, but I'm back and I'm still trying to figure this YouTube stuff out. It's been kind of difficult for me, so hopefully something good will come of it and somebody will find me and really like me. I don't know. I can't see it. Can you guys see that light there? Okay. Today I have a presentation. If I had money, I would put it up here somewhere for you guys to follow along with me, but I don't. Well, I don't have enough money for that. Anyway, so today's presentation, I want to show you guys, but I still don't have a way to do it. I'm using an old laptop here, which is kind of foggy in the camera. It's terrible. How to be happy and be positive. So the first step is we will discuss 10 ways to accomplish happiness. I'm going to move this over a little bit so I can get my little laptop up here. Just I'm not looking away from the camera the whole time. So we will discuss 10 ways to accomplish happiness and positivity. The top 10 things, and since you can't see it, I'm just going to read along. I'm going to read it to you. It's going to have pictures, which you're not going to be able to see because obviously I can't. Anyway, so the first thing is accept who you are. Next thing is don't be worried about others' opinions. Be happy with what you have. Let the past go. Explore new hobbies. Surround yourself with people who build you up. Change your mindset. Be optimistic. Be kind to others and make goals. Accept who you are. Now there's a picture here of a bunch of gray pencils and a red one sticking out. You can't see it. So nobody is perfect. We each have flaws. You are made to be you. Just be you. You know, it's not hard to just be yourself and don't worry about what other people think of you. My favorite quote by Dr. Seuss is, "Why fit in when you were born to stand out?" I mean, that's an obvious quote. You know, you're not born just to blend in with everybody. You know, you need to kind of stand out and don't just fade into the crowd. Most great, you know, it's so funny because one of the most common quotes that people say is most great ideas are found in the grave because people are too afraid to share and did not have courage to share it. I mean, I have that issue. A lot of people have that issue when it comes to my writing, my poetry, my books, just ideas that I have. I'm having a hard time reaching out to the right people that are going to help me accomplish my goals and my dreams. I even tried to get a book signing signed up, but the library wouldn't allow me, so I'm trying to still research, trying to find someone to let me do a book signing of the book that I have written and have published out there, The Gift of Poetry. I don't have a copy with me right now because I'm in a different area, as you can see. So don't worry about other people's opinions. You can ask for opinions, but what matters is your own opinion because you're the author of your own life. You really are. Take their opinion with a grain of rice. Pick out the goods and the bads of it. The less you worry about others, the less you think about what others think about you, the happier you're gonna be. I missed a print there, so I have to fix that. Don't expect everybody to like you. Obviously, I just try to get along with everybody, but I don't expect everybody to like me. I'm not. Sometimes I'm just I'm me. I stick to myself. I get along with people, but I don't expect everybody to love me. You know. Be happy with what you have. Use a good example of whatever car you're driving. Just because your friend has a nicer. So just because others have nicer cars than you, it doesn't mean they're any better than you. We're all who we are, whether you drive a crummy car or you drive a great car. It doesn't matter. Usually people that drive a crummy car are actually happier than people that drive an expensive car because they don't cut the payments, plus they're too busy worrying about what other people think of them when other people driving this crappy car that they have, they don't care what people think because they're just trying to live their life, you know. Um, the less you worry about what others have, the quicker you're going to accept yourself. So even if I'm not really, like I said, I'm not religious, but I'm a believer. In the Bible, it says, "Don't covet what your neighbor, don't covet your neighbors," which means don't want what they have. Be happy with what you got. It's actually one of the 10 Commandments. Um, you don't need flashy things. Nobody cares what kind of house you have, what kind of clothes you're wearing, or the car you drive. If you're worried about that stuff, obviously you're not happy because you're not figuring out yourself, you know. And what you have does not modify who you are. Whether it's a beat up car, a townhouse, an apartment, a trailer home, it doesn't matter. As long as you're happy where you are, who cares what everybody else is thinking? Nobody else really thinks about what you have. They are more so wrapped up in their own lives. Well, some people like to get involved, but I avoid those kind of people. Yeah, and if you're if you're happy with what you got, who the hell cares what other people think of you? Honestly. There we go. Computer's having a little spasm. Let the past go. Okay? Relationships. This is one of the biggest things. People think just because a relationship ends, it's the end of the world. It is not the end of the world. There are so many people out there. I mean, women are a little difficult these days, but if you're just yourself, don't be too clingy to them. You know, be cool with them. You'll find somebody else. And the same goes for men. Some men are very cocky and jackasses. Others are not. So it depends on what you're looking for. I mean, some women really like the bad boy, which is fine if you want that. But you're not. This is probably going to get a lot of confrontation, but if you want the bad boy, you're not going to get the Romeo and Juliet life you want. You're not going to get the Mr. Perfect. He's going to be so caught up in himself because he cares about himself. He's not going to care about you or your kids. But that's other people's opinion. I'm not going to go too far. Job promotions. Oh, another thing with relationships is a relationship doesn't always mean romantic. It does also friendships. You know, those kind of things. Anything like that. Just let it go. You know, if something falls through, it's okay. Your life goes on. You're going to figure it out next time. Job promotions. This is one that I battle with because I've been turned down 8-9 times now for a job promotion on my job, and I am so exhausted trying to move up in my company and not being successful with it. I'm trying to be better at it. I'm trying to get the coaching I need. I'm trying to get everything. I've actually done everything I need to get into a new position. I don't know what it is that I'm doing wrong. You know, I get feedback. I feel like I did the best I can, but obviously my best is not what they're looking for. So yeah, it's hard. And here's another thing is with job promotions, if somebody gets a job promotion over you, please don't take it to heart. Don't disown them. I mean, you're going to be upset. You're going to be frustrated. I understand that. I've had the same issue. But think about it. They could end up being your boss at some point. And if you've got a bad relationship as it is, and they move up higher, you're going to have a conflict there. You really are. So just kind of accept that you didn't get the job and continue to move forward, whether it takes you 7, 8, 9 times to finally get into that job. I'm hoping at some point here, my tears and sweat and blood will finally get me into a position I would like to be in. Friends, again, my friends and I fight all the time, and then we make up. It's really not. We don't hold grudges against each other. If you're going to hold a grudge against your friend and you miss them, you're just hurting yourself. You really are. But then there is another thing is like if they're a very toxic person, if they're toxic, then it's okay. Just let them go. Don't hold on to them. There are other people out there to be friends with you. I promise you're going to be fine. Just move forward, okay? Fighting. Don't hold on to the fights. Don't go to bed angry at each other, whether it be your wife, your husband, your friends, your family, your kids, whatever it may be. Don't go to bed angry and fighting. Don't make a bad decision. So let's take an example. Let's say I'll use myself. So say I really like this girl, okay? How do I phrase this? How should I put this? Don't let your emotions get too involved. That's a bad decision. Don't let your get. If you're just starting out meeting somebody, let's say a girl that you really like, because I'm a guy, so I'm gonna talk about girls because obviously I like girls. Um, don't get too involved. Don't get too clingy to them. If you've only been talking for a few weeks, don't get emotionally involved. Don't do it because you're gonna miss the opportunity of being with that person. Be slow. Be steady with them. I mean, some take a long time to get along with. I was talking to somebody just recently, and friend anyway. We had been talking for over a year, and then all of a sudden, I made the mistake of getting too emotionally involved and frustrated with them, that our friendship ended. Because I guess I could say I got a little insecure about a few things. I don't remember what it was. Which I still kind of regret it, but you know what? I've moved on. I mean, there's other people out there to talk to. There's other friends, other girls, whatever it may be. But I'm also not going to sit here and beg and chase after somebody. I'm really not. I don't chase people. That's just not who I am. I'm not happy chasing anybody. I'm not going to chase. If you end it with me, it's done. I'm not going to come after you. I'm sorry. So hopefully my friends see that and they know don't mess with me. And then failures. Accept your failures. Everybody's going to make a mistake. Nobody's perfect. If you failed at something, be upset for a few days and get over it. Get over that little stuff, okay? How should I put this? So many things that could go into failing. Okay, let's say you failed your test. Okay, let's say you're a school student and you failed your finals. Find out if there's a makeup day. Study harder, and move forward. And then next time you'll probably pass it. I'm sure you will. Another failure is, again, as I was saying, in a relationship. If you failed in the relationship because you were a little too insecure, just move forward, okay? Don't try to beg them to come back to you. Don't chase after them. Just don't do it, because I don't do that. And I'm perfectly fine the way I am. So, I'll give an example. I got somebody that I see every day at work, and he likes this girl that he's been talking to. And he said, well, I asked her, we got to talking, I asked her for a phone number. She said, oh, I'll give it to you tomorrow. But she never gave it to me. I told him, don't beg her. Don't ask again. If it comes up in conversation again, then yeah, go ahead and ask. Oh, we never traded phone numbers. But if you keep asking for the phone number, you're going to sound desperate and you're going to scare them away. Okay? Whatever it may be, I don't know. That's just an example. All right. Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Life throws all sorts of wrenches and things at you. Okay. Next thing. Explore new hobbies. It is so important to find a hobby to occupy your mind. Something that will make you forget the hard days you had. Something you are proud of and what you want to share. Like poetry for me, or writing a book. Those are things that I love doing and I love to share, and I try to find people that want to read them. Some people don't want to read them, some do, and that's okay. Hiking. I love to hike. Hiking is like, if I could be, I'd be in the mountains 24 hours, 7 days a week. But it's too damn cold right now, so I don't want to go up there. But in the spring and the summer, I am in the mountains all the time. I love it up there. I wish I could live up there. I really do, but it's not possible. Draw. A lot of people like to draw, even if it's just doodles or anime. A lot of people like anime. If it makes you happy, do it. And then writing, so just as I was saying, writing poetry, writing a book, writing a short story, whatever it may be. If it makes you happy, then do it. Just do it. And any other hobbies that you can think of, I know I got a friend that loves to play basketball. It's his hobby. He also loves to play football. It's a hobby, and it gets his mind off of a tough day that he had. So that's the most I can tell you to do. There are so many options. Find one that works for you. Surround yourself with people who build you up. This is very important, okay? You need to find somebody that's going to... Okay, so someone who is happy about your accomplishments. So if you've got somebody that you talk to and you tell them about something that went amazing for you, let's say you got that job promotion you've been waiting for, and they're extremely happy for you, it's a great friend for you, all right? They're going to support you all the way through. If there's somebody that, say you get the job over, they got the job and they can't support you, then forget about them, okay? They just let them go have their sob story, I've had the heartbreak of somebody being chosen over me in my job, and you know what? It doesn't do any good to fight about it or be upset about it. Just move on, okay? Someone you can open up to, not someone that you are going to that's going to cut you open and watch you bleed. That is so important because you need to find a friend that you can trust to talk to about your most personal things, your most intimate, whatever it may be. And make sure they're not going to turn around and go stab you in the back about it. Because there's so many people like that. If you know you have a friend that hasn't talked poorly about you, which I do, Patrick, I love you, man. And they're not going to cut you up and watch you bleed. If they see your ideas and you guys work together on your ideas and he helps you become a stronger person and you help him become a stronger, bro, that is the best friend you can get, okay? Showing emotion without being judged. You should be able to show emotions to your friends. If you've known them a long time, show emotions to them without them judging you. So if they're going to say, oh, you're terrible, you're crying, you big baby, don't cry. No. Let somebody's going to stand there, whatever, man or women, because trust me, men cry to their friends. They do. Men try to show this macho thing, but they do. They cry all the time. I cry at least twice a week. Same with women. I know how women are all really good together. I don't know how many are true because I don't have any girlfriends because they're kind of hard to work with. But if you're able to show emotions in front of that friend and they're not going to judge you for crying, that's someone you need to surround yourself in. I keep a small circle because if I don't, I know people are going to trash me. You can talk about anything without being judged about it. So let's say you have an addiction that you are struggling to get through and you go to your friend to help you, whether it be alcohol, pornography, smoking, drinking, drugs, whatever it is. If you can go to somebody and they're going to help pull you out of that gutter, then you need to surround yourself. You need to hold on to that person. They're going to help make you happier as a person. And make sure you're around open-minded people, not people that are going to be so closed-minded they don't even care about what you have to say. If they're open-minded and they want to hear your ideas, you hear their ideas, or you want to work together on something and it works out, or even just hang out, somebody that's not embarrassed to be around you, hanging out with each other, it doesn't matter what it is, then hold on to them. That's someone you need to surround yourself with. You're going to be happy that way. They show you respect, you show them respect, and they help carry your burdens. I have a really good friend, Jeremy. Me and him, we always talk about burdens we have, and we are always carrying each other's burdens, trying to pull each other out of the gutter. Jeremy, I love you. Change your mindset. This is something I've learned at work and all other places. There's an inward mindset and there's an outward mindset. Inward mindset is somebody that's revolved around themselves. It's all about them. Outward mindset is someone that takes criticism and makes good of it, or reaches out to people for help. They're not going to just judge everybody. Outward mindset is someone that's open-minded, can reach out and make a positive point of view on the thing. Think positive about situations, even if it's bad. Just like that job promotion, you didn't get job promotion. Just be positive about it. Maybe you just weren't ready for the job and the other person was, or maybe it just wasn't the job for you and there's going to be a better job coming up for you. It could be anything. Get feedback from other people, your friends, your family, and give feedback as well. And if you get feedback, don't take offense to it. Take it as constructive criticism. If it's bad, if it's negative feedback, take it and make it positive, okay? Listen to other people. Explore new options. Let's say you're in that job and they just don't want to promote you. It's okay. Be positive and go explore for something different. Go choose a different job. There are other jobs out there. I don't know if it's going to pay the exact same, or sometimes you got to take a pay cut to be happy in a job you're going to do. So that's what you got to do. And learn from your mistakes. Please learn from your mistakes. Please. If you don't learn from your mistakes, then what's the point of it? Mistakes help you grow, but they're not your friends. It's okay to make a mistake, but don't make them your friend, and don't make them all the time. If you make a mistake, pick yourself up, learn from it, and move on, okay? Just like in, let's say, that friendship that I was talking about, that girl I was telling you about that I talked to. I made a mistake getting a little too insecure with her. She cut me off. I made the mistake, but guess what? I used that to become a stronger person, okay? I wish I could show you guys this presentation because it's really cool put together, but I don't know how to like put it on the YouTube screen. So be optimistic. So what does optimistic mean? Hopeful and confident about the future, cheerful and positive. Okay, that's what optimistic means. Being open-minded, as I just said before. It all kind of revolves around that positive mindset. Move past and make yourself a better person. Understand your mistakes and tell yourself you can achieve the next step. Okay? Yeah, you made the mistake. Make yourself a better person, and tell yourself you can achieve to make that next step to achieve what you're trying to get to, even if it takes you 9, 10, 11, 12 times. Still haven't gotten there, but I'm still working on it. Congratulate others, even if they get the job over you, or they get a house over you, or a new car, or whatever. Congratulate them. Don't be jealous. Just congratulate them. Okay? You can do it. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. Understand not everything works out for a reason. Just don't give up. But don't give up. Be kind to others. This is so hard because a lot of people... I have a picture of an elephant holding an umbrella over a dog. Wish I could show it to you. You know what? I'll pick it up so you guys can see it. Maybe you can't see it very well. Nope, you can't see it. This is really... Yeah, sorry guys. It's kind of crummy. This computer I'm using to do the YouTube video, it's got a terrible camera on it. Okay, come on. Anyway, so be kind to others. What does that mean? No matter how much you dislike someone, treat them the way you want to be treated. I have a lot of people I absolutely despise. But guess what? I don't show it. I just get along with them. Even if they don't have an open mind like you do. I have a very open mind. A lot of people are very closed mind. So it's just... Yeah. If you don't like them, it's fine. Don't show that you don't like them, please. Because it's only going to make things worse. Offer your help. You don't have to be friends with everyone. Just get along, as I just said. You never know. One day they could be your boss. I said that on the previous slide, right? You never know, or don't judge and be respectful. Okay? You never know what others are going through. Some people could just be having a really bad day, and that's all it is. Make new goals. Be smart about it. Make specific goals, measurable goals, achievable, realistic, and timely. Make a goal. Find the stepping stones to achieve the goal. Be specific. Work hard and focus on getting there. Don't let others hold you back. Example of my stepping stone with my job. I've taken all the stepping stones I possibly can to try to get to the position I want to get to. I keep talking about the job. I'm not going to keep talking about that. Another example is this house that I'm in now. It took me a long time to get here. I had to save money. I had to learn to budget my money better. I had to reach out to people to understand how to buy a house, how to get into a house and be happy with a house. The first time you buy a house is so difficult because you don't know what's going on. Find a trustworthy realtor, okay? I used to have a realtor that was not trustworthy. I'm not going to get into that right now. Just find a realtor that's trustworthy and they're going to help you get through the whole thing. But just take the stepping stones to get there. Save your money. Build your credit. Budget your money really well. And before you sign a contract, make sure you understand all the details. Get that realtor, get into that house. Work hard and focus on getting there. Don't let others hold you back. Okay, I love my dad. Okay, I love him. But he's got a way of trying to hold me back from doing stuff. The first time I ever tried to buy a house, he was the one that held me back from buying the house. And I really am frustrated with him about it. But I've moved past it because I can't be mad at my dad forever. I love the guy. I still talk to him, obviously. I'm not talking bad about him. I'm just saying he's one of those people that just doesn't see your mindset. He sees his own, so he's one of those inward mindset people. He should be seeing yours. Um, and when you make, and so yeah, anyway, that's that. But I still talk to them and stuff. Don't let people hold you back, okay? If somebody's gonna hold you back, just cut them off. Family's a little harder. I mean, I've cut a lot of my family off because they're just so negative all the time. Same with friends that are gonna be, oh, you can't do it because I don't want to build you up into buying a house because they're jealous of you. Yeah, you don't want to do that. And goals give you hope. They do. I have a game in here, but we're not gonna be able to. Okay, so in conclusion, your happiness is and positive outlook on your life is based on you. If you let others bring you down, you will never be happy. If you don't accept things for what they are, you will find a hard time being positive in any situation. Great quote. Be strong because things will get better. It may be stormy now, but it never rains forever. So my questions for you guys are, if you're seeing this, answer my questions in the comment section. You are on the earth to make your mark. What is it? Do you hold grudges? Have you accepted who you are, not based on others? Have you made goals and stuck to them? Do you start your day telling yourself today will be a good day? That's very important if you do that. Last thing, if the day drains you, don't let it mark you. Tomorrow is a new day. Live your life one day at a time. Everything leads to a goal, whether long-term or short-term. Okay, end of my presentation. So all I wanted to get out there today was a kind of a positive speech saying that you need to just love yourself. Hopefully I didn't go too fast for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's just me sitting here talking to you, and I'm hoping that it's enough. You know, I'm not trying to be boring to you guys, but I'm just trying to be realistic with you guys about how you should enjoy your life. I really wish I could. If anybody knows somebody that can help me with my YouTube channel and finding out all the fancy stuff that people do, please let me know. But from there, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel. Also like the video and comment down below the questions that I've asked. Hopefully I didn't go too fast. And I will talk to you guys next time. All right, peace out, Freckle Crew. Love you guys.